Hey guys, I just wanted to talk a little bit about my relationship with Elvis, and it's not meant to offend anybody. I have a lot of respect for the family, for Lisa Marie, for, her children, Riley and Benjamin, or Danielle and Benjamin, and of course Priscilla. So no disrespect is meant. Jerry Schilling, love you. I want to go on your cruise this August, but I can't because of school. I want to talk a little bit about Elvis and him being alive. I think I guess a lot of it's really obvious to me, but if you're just tuning in, it's not so obvious to you. So I do want to talk about, things just like how, just like his grave, for example. His name is spelled incorrectly. Yes, that's because there was misconceptions about how he spelled Aaron, A-A-R-O-N or A-R-O-N. So that's one thing. And another thing is that before he died, he went to visit President Nixon, who issued him a badge, and for the DEA, Drug Enforcement Agency. And Elvis was trying to give back. He was a really religious man, and he kind of messed up his life with drugs for a while. So he wanted to, he found religion. He was also Jewish. This is what I've read. I don't know for sure, but I believe that he was Jewish by birth. And I'm Esther. Obviously, you know that I'm sort of Jewish too, sort of. Because his great-grandmother was Jewish, and then it just passed down through the bloodline to his mother. And I believe there's a Jewish star on her grave, Gladys Love Presley. But I don't know this, and I'm going to Graceland as soon as I can. I really, 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 really want to go. My parents said they'll take me. We'll see. In Memphis. So Elvis, he was busting drug mafia members, and this put him at danger. And he was already really paranoid. Even younger years in his career earlier, he would have nightmares about people coming on stage and knifing him and trying to fight him and kill him. He was really paranoid. Rightfully so. I mean, come on. I've been through that too. Not on stage all the time, but kind of. But paranoid. So he got afraid and needed to fucking disappear, and that's exactly what he did. Possibility. So that he would have just been put in the witness protection program, kind of. Another kind of thing is that photographs of him in his casket don't really look like him. I don't know how I feel about that fact. I think that picture could have been fake either way, so it doesn't really matter because it looks like Elvis from the 50s or 60s. It's not Elvis from the 70s. He died August 16th, 1977, just so you know. There's also talks that the coffin was really heavy, that it could have been a wax figure, and there was an air conditioner in the coffin to keep the wax figure from melting. And it's been said, I think Linda Thompson or someone said this, one of his former girlfriends, that there's a bead of sweat. Dead bodies don't sweat, that would be wax dripping, not sweat. There was a strange quote from Colonel Parker about, I believe it said, Elvis didn't die, the body did. We're keeping up the good spirits. We're keeping Elvis alive. I talked to him this morning, and he told me to carry on. Is it possible that there was a double entendre to those words? That's not the quote, that's the question. So, is it? I don't know. You decide. There's also talk about this book that he was said to have read called The Shroud of Turin. It didn't exist while he was alive. So, how's that? There's also some evidence that he was kind of planning on not being around. He played a concert during the summer where he sang Blue Christmas. Why would you sing a Christmas song in the summer? You know, unless you knew it was going to be a blue Christmas for your fans and you were kind of warning them. He also hadn't ordered any new jumpsuits for his tour. That's kind of a mystery too. He also, 5 months before he died, he cut family members and friends out of his life like that. Did he realize that he would need money for his new life, so he cut them out so he didn't have to pay them? You know? This one I've heard a lot. I obviously have no proof, but I've heard that there was a mysterious... My phone is ringing. Hi, what's up? Do you want to come by? Possibly. Call me then. Bye. Okay, sorry. So, yeah, there's a mysterious man the next day, and he was said to have looked like Elvis, and he filed for a ticket under the name John Burroughs, which is a name that Elvis used, and he paid for his ticket in cash to Buenos Aires, Argentina. That could be a major lie, but it could be real. That's basically it. Other than just that, for me, it's hope. For me, it's hope that he's out there. I mean, granted, truthfully, I do believe that he faked his own death, but is he alive today? I don't think so. He'd be 73 with his lifestyle. I don't think it's possible. He was under a lot of stress all the time. He was on drugs like Dilaudid, just stuff like really bad drugs, prescription drugs, you know. He tried LSD, he tried cocaine, he tried marijuana once, hated them all. You know, it wasn't his thing. But he ate, which to them, back then, that wasn't a big deal. Like, you eat bacon and shit. They didn't know that it was people didn't know that that was bad for you. Today, we know that's really bad. We still do it, but we know it's bad. He didn't know. How can you blame him? He did not know that was bad. So, I don't know. I hope that he didn't die at 42 because that's so young. And I love him. I also hope that he did. I don't hope that he did, but if he did fake his own death, he was lying to so many people who were so faithful and loyal. So I go back and forth as to what I believe. But yeah, I don't want to make this too long, so I will stop here. But I have more to say later. Love you.